What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Planet Crafting. Where today we're actually going to go finish our tree plantation, as well as get into the butterfly T2 and the what's it called? Amphibian farm. I'm gonna try and lace quite a few of them out. We have 36 butterfly farms worth of butterfly larvae and 40 amphibian farms worth of frog eggs. So we do got a few to place down. May not place all of them down. May not need all of them. But let's get on with the trees. Still got 3 areas left to do with those. At least 3 areas that I'm going to be placing them in. One of them is over here. Kind of swampy area. One of them's over here, just next to the sand waterfall. And the third is over here, kind of in an oasis area where the ring is, which is right there. We're going to be placing the trees there. We have more than a few trees. Bring them with us. Place them over here. Just deposit them for now. And we need tree, bacteria, fertilizer, zeolite, super alloy. Now, if I'm not mistaken, our uranium should be right where we want one to be. What are you for? There we go. Just let them roll off. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Should only need about 5. Because a lot of this is water. Save one right there. I need a few more than 5. Let's go right here. It's 3. I need at least 2 more. Yeah, one for this side right over here. And back there. So 2 more. 1.0 is coming out in about a couple of days. I believe it's on the 12th. And with it, it's going to be 3 new biomes. The mammal section of this game, so large animals. New crafting recipes. And I believe more story. Something I'm looking forward to. So that means we have to actually complete this initial terraformation today. So we can figure up our schedule for the new patch, for the full release. There is a weird line right there. Right down the middle. That is. It's obviously a break in the mesh of the world. Place one right here. one all the way over here. This should line up mostly. Okay. So let's decide what tree we do. It's kind of a swampy area. Let's try Linifolium, Soleus, Cernia, Algia, Allegia. Let's go test them out real quick. Tree tester, this is Itera. I don't have one. That's the one we have around here, I think. Yeah, that's the one we have around here. Soleus. Soleus, that's the one. We'll do Soleus. Let's do Soleus. Definitely the one that looks the best for the place. That's my opinion. Head into Iteras. Okay. Start placing them down. Head on over to the next area. At the end of this, I said the last time, but at the end of this we will do a full tour once we have all of our trees down. Itera there. So as to look at all we've done. Okay, just gotta wait for this to grow. Actually take some time. Head on over to the next area. It should be just up here. I'm gonna have to go through this dust storm. Or this dust fall. I'm going to place them up here. Let's find a high point. Very grassy. So we're going to spread them out a bit more sparsely. Try to keep it the sparse grass type of stuff. Go a bit farther over this way. Hit there. All the way over here. Right there. Now all the way over here. Didn't realize we had one there. Okay, we're gonna place the Allegia over this way. If only because I don't really know what kind of good tree would be for here. It's a bit sparse. Very not tree-like. But it does have a little bit of green. And the Allegia seems to be the one with the least amount of trees actually popping up as they grow. I think we might do one over here. Just put our Itera there. Because it gets a lot more green this one. Righty then. Start placing this stuff down. Could place one over here, just because. I don't know if it'll spread. Place one right there. One on this side. It's a large lake. One over here. How about right there? I need to go grab, say, another 5. We might have to go make some more actual seeds as well. Tree seeds for this place. Okay, we have enough for roughly 4. say roughly, but we have enough for exactly 4 of the trees. So we're gonna go find that little middle spot in between those 3 lakes. Right there. We're gonna place those there. Got the first one. Second one should be right in front of us. Right there. Let's go grab this little flower. So let's go, say, here. Here. And all the way over this way. We can place flowers, no? Never really tested that out. And with that, our trees are planted. Now all we have left is the butterfly farm. An amphibian farm. For the amphibian, I think we may place it in the little... this place right here. A canyon. Because it's not a very good looking thing. It's a farm. It's a square box. It doesn't really mesh well with the environment. So I think we may place it there just to hide it for the time being until they come out with the tier 2. Okay, so how we're going to do this is we're going to just kind of spread it out randomly. Not going to really bother being precise about it. Again, because they don't really look that good, as you can see. It's more for something that you would place next to a building or some such. So hopefully the tier 2 one looks much better. We do need to place down, if we want to utilize all of our frog eggs, we need to place down 40 of them. That'd be about 4 trips. And so I won't bore you with the details. I will just get to it. And that's 40. Got all 40 of them down. As I said, just place them down all willy-nilly, just randomly. Didn't really bother trying to make them organized. Well, let's go get the frogs. Start placing them in. Okay. We don't have all of them to place in just yet. Whoa. That's a cool looking frog. Which one was that? That was the Legolas. I think this is one of those that we got from the portal. The procedural wreck area. It's the Jumi. Already seen them. Those are the ones that are mostly around on the ground. Kenjos, already seen them as well. Ooh. Butterfly. Okay, again, I will most likely not bore you with the details of me placing all these frogs in here. So, I'll see you when we start the butterflies. After that, we will begin our tour of the entire area to see what all we've done. Okay, and this is a little frog. Or most of the frogs we have are the Kenjos frogs. They're cool, pretty cool frogs. Spider-Man frogs. Great comic character. A lot of them. Missed one apparently. We also had apparently more eggs than we actually thought. Well, than I thought. Ended up with 10 more eggs. I did not realize. I'm not going to bother with them. We are just going to continue on over to the butterfly. Okay. So the way that we're going to do this is we're going to find some small spaces in between each of these trees. Kind of like right there. We're going to place 4 butterfly tier 2 tier farms down, and then we're going to move on. We're going to try and get at least 3 per tree area, which leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 altogether. 6 to get to. And that's hopefully we can get 3 per. That'd give us most of our actual butterflies used. We have 36 worth. We may not be using all of them though. Put in a little circle right here. Hopefully right in the middle we can fish. We can fit a flower spreader between each of these. Give them some flowers to do. This way we can also have a flower spreader around. Now the gang will lag quite a bit once we do this. Like a large amount. Could be the last one here. Have to go get more. Anything in there? No. Now I'm hoping that they actually increase the inventory size for the next patch, for the full release. At least add 1, maybe 2 more rows, that'd be really nice. Just having to go back as often as I do does get rather tiring after a while, especially when we're trying to do big terraformation builds like this. Having to constantly go back. Okay, we have the butterflies here. We go move over to the desert jungle oasis type thing. Only think butterflies should be there, but we're gonna place them anyways because we do need to find some places for them. And having too many in one area will lag out the game. Will actually crash the game. Found that out the hard way. Be a bit irregular here, just because of the shape of the trees. Get rid of that for the grass. Okay, we've decided to reposition that one. Because this is a desert area, we're going to make it a few less. Put this near water, right here. That one's a bit too bent. Most of them are. They look weird. Take that one. Right there. Still looks funny. Can't really do anything about that. So we have what amounts to 20 butterflies currently out. Because each of these tier 2s can hold 2 butterflies. So we actually had a bit of an overestimation of how much we could put down. I can always get more, obviously, but we're gonna focus on putting it where we're usually going, which is this center area and here. We do have a couple there. We may put a couple there later. But for now, let's go over to our main base, the HQ. Actually, place them down here. Place the remaining ones here. We have 16 butterflies left that we can do. 2468. Let's get rid of that so that we don't have flashing red all the time. Here's a good place. It's next to our home. But instead, I think we go over here. Because we already have one on that side. And with this, we'll have completed it. Hopefully we do have enough actual butterfly larvae to put down. That's the reason why it lags. So many flying particles constantly moving. Hopefully we don't get too big of a lag because we've spread them out far enough. And across multiple biomes. Already getting an incredible amount of lag. Though I think that could be because of all of the drones. And with this, we will be done. Take a while for them to grow. That means we go on a tour. Starting with where we began. Now, we have our trees that we planted, which have fully grown, and look quite nice, if I do say so myself. Still a few sparse areas, we might place a couple more here or there, especially over there near the water line, and over that area. Eventually. Might do that before the new patch comes out on my own time. Have our flowers plus butterfly area, which I think looks cool. I like these flowers. Not the best ones. Be better with a purple flower instead of a pink one, but beggars can't be choosers. This is the best one. I like how you can see the trees from the distance and they don't just instance out. That's really nice. It's a great feature. And you can always see some amount of drones just phasing through walls over there. Oh, this place is growing nice. Good looking oasis over here. With a whole lot more frogs than I feel like there should be. I wonder if the amount of frogs you place down will determine how many frogs appear in the world. So we do have a lot of them. Now, anyways. And as you know, we just did our frog farm. Stumbling over my words with them. And something I did off screen, which was just a basic mining operation. Took all of the basic mining and optimized it with the machine optimizers. Tried to be as organized as possible, but this place doesn't exactly allow for organized. Can't get them too close to the rock or they won't set down. Should probably do something with that canyon. Crevasse? That's not a crevasse, it's a canyon. Maybe? It's a little maze canyon. At some point in the future. Maybe put a build in there. Or on top of it. Try to experiment with building. But our world is looking pretty good. Got all of the trees growing here now. I think we can do with probably a few more. Make it a bit more dense. Whoa, fell through the crack. Make it a bit more dense. Kind of look more swampish. Because it is kind of a bogland, swampy area. At least how it looks on the ground. Thingamajig. There it is. And obviously our drone factory, which we don't have really that big just yet. Don't need that many, as it turns out. May need some more with the new biomes. Might even bring out more materials. Wait one moment for the storm to end. This place turned out quite nice, actually. I didn't want it all bunched up into an actual forest. So, it's pretty good. Yeah. Turned out a lot nicer than I thought it would. I'm not entirely sure about the trees, though. I think we might change the type of tree later. Yeah, really not sure about that. Might keep them though, just because. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We don't actually come up here. I'm hoping they do bring something for this place, because it's... even if it's just the entrance to the new biome. I haven't come up here the entire time we've played. This entire playthrough. Finally, our headquarters. I think this is my proudest creation so far. Not usually that aesthetically gifted when it comes to building. This is the best I've built in a while. Game seems kind of fuzzy for some reason. I wonder if it actually is lagging now. But at any rate, we will be ending it here. And I will see you in 1.0. So, thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day. We'll see you next time.